What up, awesome viewers? Rio Gian here, and we're going to talk about Pixel Fold. Now, this one is really interesting, and I really want this to be a success because, bottom line, if this is successful, it makes other companies that makes similar phones try harder and do something different. That's not the same thing year after year. So that's the main reason why I want this to be successful. And of course, if this is a success, there's a very good chance that Pixel Fold 2, or however they want to name this, the successor version, will be monumentally better than this. Hopefully, if the Pixel doesn't do the thing that another certain company does that just kept everything the same. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I want to see differences. I want to see more fold devices, fold phones in the market, especially in the US, because that's where I am. So I don't have a lot of choices. And I definitely want more choices. So that's the main thing. That's the main goal, the main point of the video. So if that's what you're here for, you're good to go. If you want to stay back, relax, and find out more details, all right, let's get onto it. Pricing. The pricing, I feel like it's not there. Like it's not. It's too much. and I hope, I really hope that most people don't think like me, and that they see the value in paying this much for this device, so that this way it will sell well, so that it can be successful. So hopefully, the good thing is that if you don't have $1,800, you can do financing for $50 a month, 36 months. That's 3 years. Huh. Well, uh, if you're good at managing money and things like that, I'm pretty sure either you pay up front or you do the financing, whichever one works better for you. So there's that. So that's the first gripe. And the second gripe is the chipset. Couldn't they just wait to do the 3? Like, maybe whenever the Pixel 8 comes out with the 3, with the G3 chip, like, they could have done that. They could have waited, but I guess not. So maybe, uh, hopefully, they they don't follow this trend where, like, let's say the Pixel 8 comes out, 8 Pro, and then the Fold 2 comes out with the same chip as the 8, and a very short time later the 9 comes out, and then it's like, this is not the order that you would want to go with, but I'm pretty sure, like, they have a lot of smart people that figured out why they want to do this particular order in terms of releasing phones. So I'm pretty sure they did their research and find that this is a good order to go with. So there's that. things I like a lot. I like that even though this is 5.8 inches, which is smaller than the competitors, the screen is much wider, which like shorter but wider is actually a pretty decent move to make with these foldable devices. Because then you still get the 7.6 inches, but it's just like it's automatically landscape when you unfold it instead of vertical. So that's a really nice touch. Like a lot of people complain about bezels. I don't mind bezels because if bezels mean a better camera and a uh, more better user experience, more refined user experience, like that's completely fine with me because like I am one of those people that really likes the Xperia phones just with the fact that because there's bezels, I have front facing speakers, which is really good. And also, I don't have to deal with a hole punch, which is also really good because I do not want to deal with a hole punch. So, I like that a lot. But generally, most people may not like that, so it's entirely up to the majority here. They I think they do some pretty aggressive advertising for this device, so hopefully that's when most people will get their hands on it. And oh yeah, this thing folds flat, right? Hopefully. Uh, but to be honest, in terms of even though this is a weaker chip, most people don't really go on the 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 edges of their devices where like they're trying to max everything out. So I feel like it's gonna be fine for most people. So that shouldn't that the chip shouldn't really be a big deal. Because most people will be like, oh hey, what's this? This is pretty cool, and then they're gonna be like, how much it costs. So that's most likely gonna be the typical questions, and hopefully they can justify the price. Yeah, because this is pretty sweet right here. So I like that. Best camera on a foldable phone. Oh yeah, people also really like cameras too. So I don't know why I keep zooming in like this with the pen. So yeah, people like good cameras a lot. So cameras, so many smartphone reviews. I feel like they're just camera reviews. They're just camera reviews that happens to be on a phone. Like that's what I feel like. So yeah, that's cameras is really important for most people. So yes, this is very important. And having good cameras is great. It's a great selling point to make this thing a success. Because it needs to be successful. It really needs to be successful. Okay, I'm back. So, yes. Uh, wait, is this a 5,000 milliamp hour battery? Or is this comparing it to the something else? No, this is comparing it to the Pixel 7. Okay, never. No, don't this comparison It's just gonna make people buy the Pixel 7 and not the Pixel Fold. The the Pixel Fold really should not have a comparison. They should really just do this like on a league of its own, so that it kind of isolates the fact that it's unique instead of comparing it to a much cheaper phone. Don't 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 do that, because especially when they're like, oh, this thing has a bigger battery, this thing has the same chip. That's the same chip. Has a bigger battery. Oh, this thing has QHD LTP. Oh, full HD plus. Oh no. No. Do not do this. Do not do this comparison. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't go on the websites like I do, so it's probably gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So, take a look at some of the specs. I think the website pretty much covered all of that. I think this thing can go up to 512, so that's pretty okay if you don't use emulators or play a lot of video games or things like that. So just as long as you don't play video games, I honestly think it's 512 is fine. So that should be completely fine. I think the 512 one costs a little bit more, right? Yeah, like $100 more for 512. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Hopefully this is success. I really hope that this is going to be a success. This should really be successful. Like, there's a lot of good things about it. There's there are some good things about it. So, yeah, I really hope that this is going to be successful so that there's more competition and that we have more devices that are foldables. That'd be great. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, that's a long detailed of me browsing through the websites, and hopefully, hopefully things will be good. So yep. If you want to pick this up and support me at the same time, I'll put a link down to it below so that then you can pre-order. Hopefully at no cost to you. I think the price is retail throughout, so hopefully at no extra cost to you. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, thumbs up, the bell, comment for more content. You guys stay awesome.